Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This is Harinder Singh from Sikh Research Institute. I just earlier today looked at the hukum from Harmandir Sahib, Sri Amritsar Jio, and the Rahao line as a reminder by Guru Arjan Sahib was Jeevna Har Jeevna, Jeevan Har Jar Sadh Sang. He's reminding us what kind of life we need to live. The life which in the collective, with the Sangat, what do we do when we come together as a community, as a nation, as a commonwealth, as a panth? And he's saying we need to reflect on the ideas of Har, the divine, the creator. We become creator-like when we reflect on the creator, so we are able to give responses in life. That as a reminder, let's talk about the Sikh panth, the Sikh commonwealth, Sikhs in Wisconsin, from America to Canada to UK to Punjab. What do we need to be doing the morning after the morning, as it was pronounced in America? There were candlelight vigils everywhere, TV coverage has gotten better, people are talking about who Sikhs are. The question is becoming, is this going to be just an educational exercise? Are we going to just create, while we stand in solidarity, we appreciate that the larger community is coming to these things and empathizing with us. Internally, Sikhs need to give their own response. Just like when Guru Nanak Sahib did he only react to things, or was he also working towards a particular mission? What did Banda Singh Bahadur do? He had a particular mission. What did Sikhs do after the Vadda and Chota Kallukara? They regrouped and they had a plan to work on things. To cite one incident, they all worked on two things. One was reflecting on the divine again, developing a personal relationship with Gurbani. Whether it was Jassa Singh Ahluwalia when he came under Nawab Kapoor Singh, he did two things. He worked to understand what Guru Granth Sahib says, so we would develop a proper response as to what needs to be done at a particular moment in time. And this is where we need to go back to. 100 years ago, Sikhs, this in America, when they were supporting freedom movements in India through Gadar parties, and teenagers, college students like Kartar Singh Sarabha were doing similar things. This happened in the Rajwana phenomena, where the whole of the Punjabi Sikh psyche gave response to, just like when Udham Singh did what he did. Now this is our generation. Every 30 years we have movements where the Sikhs give collective response, and our collective response needs to come from, again, let's reflect on Guru Arjan Sahib's verbiage. We are not the community which cries and mourns. Yes, we understand and we appreciate the solidarity and empathy of the larger community, but we are the community, even when somebody dies as a natural cause. We do Ardas, we do Kirtan, and Ramkali Sad reminds us in the words of Baba Sundarji when Guru Amar Das Sahib said to us, do not cry after I leave. He says, what should we do? We gather together in the satsang, in the company of the congregation, in the company of the inspired, to reflect on divinity, to give us strength to deal with what just happened, and then also help us develop a proper response. And this is what in Sikhi we call doctrine of love and doctrine of justice. We believe in accepting the divine will. We will accept the Pana. Accepting Pana's second element is, we will not operate in hate, we will not operate in revenge, but we will operate in doctrine of love and justice. So let's lovingly figure out what needs to be the collective response in 2012. Khwaja Singh's PR has developed certain angles for the Sikhs. He did not hire a PR company, he did what he did. What Rajuana did, he didn't hire a PR company, he did what he did. What happened in Wisconsin? Sikhs could have never bought so many ads to cover coverage they are getting today. This is what our moment is. This is what you and I, every Sikh in the world needs to be thinking about. In addition to educating the larger community, internally what we need to do two things again. Reflect on Gurbani. Let's learn the Gurmukhi script. Let's learn Guru Granth Sahib. Because unless we learn Guru Granth Sahib, we will not know what kind of responses to give. And our responses of justice needs to be based on the ideas of love. And part of that includes, what should collective Sikh community do about their Gurdwaras? How do we talk to our children? How do we talk to the media? How do we respond to issues in Punjab? How do we respond to issues in America, in Canada, in Kenya, in Malaysia, England, wherever we might be? In addition to the civil rights work, in addition to the larger awareness generation, the biggest thing we need to do is, how do we keep the Guruship alive? The Guryai which Guru Gobind Singh gave to us, the Guryai which meant, just like in the older tradition of Sahibzades and the Misl periods and the Banda Singh Bahadur period and the last 100 years, that flag which we carry forward, it needs to be independent. We are sovereign people, we are sovereign faith. Let's regroup to give our response in the words of Guru Arjan Sahib, as today's reminder from Amritsar comes. Jeevna Har Jeevna, that life is worth living when we are connected as a community, we are collected as a community, and our responses are not born out of what other communities expect us to do, but our responses are born out of personal relationship with Divine Vaheguru, and that response needs to be based out of love and justice. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.